So you're going to come to Ableton Live with one of three perspectives. The first one being you've never used music software before and you're just getting started and you're sort of interested. The second one being you're a trained musician and you're kind of curious, or you have a requirement where you need to do something on stage and you need to build some things to trigger some tracks. The third one being you're a DJ and you want to start doing your own music production. I would be in the second category, and the bitter irony of being a musician for as long as I have been is that I spent the first half of my career desiring to be in the studio. Like, what are you guys doing? Oh yeah, we're in the studio, you know. It's like that was the mark of success. You're in the studio. Now that I've been in the studio for longer than I care to mention, I want to be back out and playing. So here are a couple of my favorite little tools in live for getting your butt out of the Herman Miller chair and getting out and playing shows and generating the emotion that got you into this thing in the first place. I have here someone's entire show, and it's about an hour's worth of music. All I've done here is I've got markers 1 through 6. And setting a marker is really easy in live. You just zero up on the track with your mouse and get set right there and put a mark in. And then you can hear it this way. Okay, so I've got my 6th mark in. And now I want to map this to my laptop keyboard. I got this button on. I'm going to hit key. I'm going to select this, number 1, reach down to my laptop keyboard and type number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. Turn it off. And that was all while the guy was saying, hello, Cincinnati, or whatever, right? So okay, I'm going to start my playback out here where it's silent. He'll look back at me and I'm going to start number 1 and hit the key number 1. And the guy looks back and says, wrong song, dude, number 3. And there's number 3. Number 5. Number 6. Number 4. Number 2. And curiously enough, it's a very musical way to change song order during the night. That's trick 1. Trick 2 for you guys who are stuck in the studio and wishing that you could play again. Say, for instance, somebody wanted you to take this little jewelry box and and play it on stage during a song. Okay, that's easy. These green marks are what is known as warp markers in Ableton. And you just simply are literally placing a green mark every time you want a sample to appear. To save time, I have done that here. And so every green mark is going to be where I want a sample. And I can simply, I want this mapped to just the keyboard that I'm using right in front of me. I just right click, slice to new MIDI track. The engine that I'm going to say is warp marker. I could choose from quarter notes, eighth notes, etc. bar mark. I'm going to say okay. And that quickly live builds me a MIDI track with a sampler. And in that sampler are every single note from my jewelry box. If I hit this red track, that arms it and it allows me to play. So that would help you get out of the studio. So if you become the person that's known for taking studio miracles and then turning them into on-stage love and affection from people that have money, then you win. The next video is going to deal with guys that have the opposite problem. DJs, everyone loves them already, but they need to do something original. So let's take up that idea next.